Absolutely.
it. And didn't realize until lately that what I thought was, ooh, I'm numbing my pain, and realized I was a cutter at the same time. By just cutting through my skin, numbing the pain of hurt and guilt. So,
Wow. It's shame and guilt. It's funny you say that. I too, our stories are kind of similar. So, growing up with the shame and the guilt and having that high tolerance for pain, because when I found out why hurt people because I was hurt, then I got mad all over again. Because now I'm like, oh no, now I gotta, what have I done?
right.
Oh, what have I done?
Right.
Right? And so, like, oh God, can you forgive me? Am I forgivable? Oh, I did. Oh, I did that too.
Mhm.
So I get that part. Um, I think there's this loving God that just does this thing. It's a download. It's like Bill talks
Mhm.
about. It's like a download for me because under no certain terms do I understand today that it's kind of like we went through everything we went through because there's this higher
Right.
calling. There's then and in the like, what do you mean higher calling? Like, what are you talking about? What does that look like? This is what that higher calling looks like,
Yes.
because you couldn't have made me believe that 3, 4, 5 years ago that this would
Right.
happen, that I would be here, that I would know her, or even be in a and being able just to hug my
Yes.
friend and tell her I love her today and genuinely mean it. As a matter of a fact, they're getting ready to do something in July, and their people have sponsored my ticket to go with them because they know how much it means to me to want to be able to, grow into that higher calling that God has obviously called us to do.
Yeah.
So I'm beyond grateful, and but you know what did that God piece look like for you?
Well, I kind of grew up in church. My grandparents, which who raised me, they kept me in church. Like out of everybody, all the grandkids, I was the one that they kept in the church as a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that the word says that train a child up in a way it should go, they never will depart. And so, but even when I lost sight of God, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He still kept his hands on me in spite of,
Thank God.
because even though I allow life, as we say, life be lifing. I
Mm.
take control. But to know that now, as I look back, I said God had me the whole time.
Oh, that
He,
had to be God.
yeah, because it
Oh,
was
you remember that time? That had to be God.
right.
What?
Because
Yeah.
I seen a lot of life death experience that have took others out, but I still, you know what I'm saying. So I didn't know then that God had chosen me and called me for a time such as this because I was too worried about what was going on around me. But just to be able to walk in it, to see the manifestations of who God created me to be,
Mm.
is such a phenomenal moment. It's mind blowing because I never would have thought that I would be here.
Exactly. And to your point, what she's taught me and the whole picture, know who you belong to. You know what I mean? I know I belong to God. I
Right.
know it's that invisible umbilical cord
Come
that's
on.
always been attached to me from God. And if I ever wonder where he was at, is because I walked away.